all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Humstreet. The playoff is here. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cowboys offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
And the Cowboys come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Cowboys will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Nittany Lions offense gets their first crack now. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Send the back in motion. Third down, out of the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, This is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Breaks an open space. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play. And the Cowboys hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Lopez. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Cowboys with first and 10 here.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talent.
Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
And, Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Worthy. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers, and free.
Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Of course, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The sure hands. It's Lopez. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And he fields it at the 15. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up the first down.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Worthy. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Coming up, second down and goal.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Cowboys will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. It's second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
There's contact on the throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off.
He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, first and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down. We're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Penn State.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Cowboys will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop up at the 24. Good coverage. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they get the second half started with their running play. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Looks like a player is down in. Last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him. win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Moves out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's fun. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Toss play to the outside. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Caught by the receiver. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They count the drive with 6 points. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Cowboys bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustment. Looking to make a big play downfield. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. He's got it in the open. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Penn State! That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw over the middle. He's got his man in the open field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. QB keeps it himself.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Running back grabs it on a screen. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Cowboys will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. An impressive spin there. Touchdown, Cowboys, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over 1st and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrap. An impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The shotgun running play call. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
And the Cowboys will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. He's going to try to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 3rd down upcoming after that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter.
He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Well, this is a well-timed pitch here by the quarterback. That poor defender didn't have a chance. He's really in a no-win situation. Either the quarterback will give him a fake and keep it and get upfield himself, or he draws that defender towards him and then pitches it out. And in this case, he pitches it out, and that back had a lot of room to work with.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Lopez. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Cowboys lining up here on 1st and 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Handoff to the back. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Adds 6 more points to the total.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Finding away with the running game. He gets loose. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick grab. He can go. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch is made down the middle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.